Hello everyone, my name is Sharad Shaki and welcome to this video lesson. This video is about ear training, so we will be practicing basics of ear training like scales and intervals. And this video is meant for beginners, so we will be taking it easy and slow. Now at the beginning, ear training might be a little bit uncomfortable topic for most of us. At least it was for me. It is a slow process and it takes time to see improvements. But if you practice regularly and consistently, then the results would start to show. And that's the key for ear training actually. You have to be consistent and regular to see some developments. And believe me, if you are regularly practicing and putting your effort every day, you will get the results. The another reason why most of the people feel uncomfortable about ear training is the fact that you have to sing. All right, now when it comes to singing, many of us will feel shy or uncomfortable and this and that, right? But to practice ear training, you really don't have to be a singer. You don't have to have a good voice, beautiful voice. As long as you train yourself to sing in tune, that's enough. And when you start to sing, you will hear better. Now at the beginning, let's take our instrument to get some help for singing, but later you might want to do it without the instrument, and that's the whole point, right? To be able to sing and hear without taking an instrument. So let's sing major scale now. Well, let's have our good old C. C, D, E, F, G, to C, right? So now you can say whatever you feel like I just said C, D, E, F, Z, or do, da, dee, da, do, da, dee, da, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Or my friends in Nepal might go sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Whatever you feel like, that's up to you. But the point is, you sing it in tune with your instrument, right? And another way that I feel comfortable doing is having some loop in the background that gives me the root, right? So in this case, C. So I prefer to have some C loop going in the background so I can sing on the top. So I have this loop here. So this will give me the C all the time, so I don't have to think about the root note, and I can sing on the top of that. So do, so I know this is C. Do, do, da, da, do, da, dee, da, 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 do, da, dee, da, right? I find it a little bit easier to do like this, so I don't have to have instrument, I can just have this ongoing, this root, and then I can sing, and I can focus in hearing as well, listening as well, right? So let's do it one more time. Do, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, 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 dee, da. And if you feel difficult to sing like this, then play with your instrument, right? And sing along with that, like this. Da, 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 just to get a little bit of help about the pitch. Da, da, dee, da, da, dee, da, do, da, da, dee, da. But eventually you would want to be able to sing without the help of your instrument, right? So why don't you try now? It's your turn. So, how do you feel? Do you feel it easy or difficult or semi? Well, at the beginning, it might be difficult, and that's not a problem. But like I said at the beginning, if you do it every day, consistently, regularly, it's gonna be easy. And the more you do, more you will start to hear better, and your ears will improve. Okay, now let's move on to step number 2. After practicing the scale, next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna sing the intervals. Well, scale has intervals, right? From C to D, it's major second, C to E, major third, F, perfect fourth, G, perfect fifth, A, major sixth, and C to B is major seventh and octave, right? So you want to be able to hear those intervals. That would be our next step. So how we're going to practice is, again, with the loop. And again, at the beginning, if you are not sure, then get the help from your instrument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to each intervals from C to D, C to E, C to F, C to G, C to A, C to B, and C to C, right? So do, da, do, da, do, da, this is the 4, do, da, do, da, do, da, do, like that. And now let's try to do without instrument. Do, da, do, da, do, da, do, 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 yeah. Now again, it's your turn. So one small tip for remembering the intervals is like you can relate to, you know, the songs that you know, right? Songs that you know from your childhood, or, you know, songs that you like, and then see what are the intervals there. And, you know, everybody can hum the song that they like, right? So if you can hum the song you like, you know, you are singing already intervals. Just think about it, what interval it is, right? So for example, one basic and easy song that everybody knows is this, right? We have heard this song million, billion, trillion, jillions of time, right? So this is actually major second from C to D. Da, 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 da. So 1, 1, 2, 1, right? There is a major second interval. So now you can take this as your guiding point for a major second interval. Da, 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 da. And then da, da, it goes to fourth. Da, 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 second, da, fourth, and 3, right? So there's already 4 intervals. Da da second, 1, 4, 3. So you can just think about this melody and da 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 da. Okay, that's fourth, da, that's third, da da da, that's second, right? So this is one way to remember intervals. Another common example is this song, right? Everybody knows. Again, you know, we have heard this, sang this million, billion, trillion, jillion times, right? So da da da, that's perfect fifth, right? Da da ba da do do da da da, that goes to sixth. Da 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 ba da, right? So 1, 5th, 6th, 5th, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, this is another very good example. It has 6 intervals there already. So da da da, 5th, da 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 da, that's 6th, da 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 da, back to 5, da da 4th, da da 3, 2, 1, right? Another song that comes in my mind is for octave. Do, da, da, do, da, 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 right? Somewhere over the rainbow. Dee, da, da. That's again 6. Dee, da, da. So 1 octave and then major 7. Do, da. It's coming down from octave to major 7. Da, da, do, da, da, da. And then again, bo, da, 6th, right? Actually, one another song comes in my mind for major 6th. Do, da, 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 right? So, do, da, Brazil, la, 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 la. So that's another song to remember for major 6th interval. Do, da, right? So yeah, that's another example. So you can come up with you know, your own example. You know, songs that you have heard from your childhood, songs that you like. You know, just analyze a little bit. Okay, what kind of intervals are there? So this is actually the very effective way to remember the intervals. You just relate to the songs that you already know, and then okay, just remember the song, then you will remember the interval. So far we have practiced scale, C major scale, and then intervals of C major scale, right? But you don't want to stick only to the C major scale, so you have to practice all the 12 keys, all the 12 scales and interval of it, right? It might sound a little bit overwhelming at the beginning. Okay, 12 keys, 12 scale is too much, but once you get the grasp of one scale, then it will be easy. It's just the same interval, right? It's the same interval even though it's different notes. But once you get the hang of an interval, it will be easy for you to hear the intervals. So that is the basic, or let's say starting point for ear training exercise, right? So that's a good starting point, scales and intervals. And there are other exercises, other way of practicing as well, but this is like a foundation, right? You should be able to sing scale and you should be able to sing intervals. That's a foundation. And on the top, then we can build the difficult stuffs, right? But to be able to build the difficult stuffs at the top, you have to have a strong base, and this will give you the strong base. So this much for this lesson. Spend some time practicing the scales and intervals, not just C, but all the other keys as well. And we will see in next videos with the other exercises to improve our ears. So till then, see you and keep on practicing.